Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Western Heights High School here at 44th and Council in southwest Oklahoma City. We're excited that you've decided to come and watch the Carl Albert Titans again this evening. We are at Charles Scheid Stadium on the campus of Western Heights, where the Carl Albert Titans will be taking on the Western Heights Jets. Carl Albert comes in 3-0, having just come off of a win over Stillwater, 30-0. And just to kind of give you an idea of what kind of game that was, Stillwater is still, as of this week, ranked number 1 in 6A2. Western Heights is currently at 1-2. They came off a loss to Northwest Classen last week, 12-47. So we're here for our countdown to kickoff. This is Kirk Norman, your play-by-play. Mike Goff will be doing the color commentary. Jonathan Copeland is down on the sidelines this evening. TJ Townsend is back at producer, and Jaden Paulson will be doing the camera work for us this evening. We're going to be back here and talk a little bit about Carl Albert and let you know what kind of game we're looking at this evening in our countdown to kickoff, which is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. So as you get ready to go to Buffalo Wild Wings at 5500 Tinker Diagonal, make sure that you are there to get the buy one, get one wing deals every Tuesday and Thursday. Also, there in Midwest City at 2 locations now, our major sponsor is Whataburger. And we'd like to thank Whataburger for advertising with us this entire school year at 2914 South Douglas Boulevard and at 5925 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City. Give your taste buds that winning feeling with the new boneless Whata Wings from Whataburger, available for a limited time only. So, Coach Goff, we're getting ready to have this game. This is the beginning of district play. The districts were all shaken up last year, and we get to play Guthrie again from our former district. But other than that, we've got a lot of new district faces. Western Heights is the first one on that list.
Good. One of the things that when we were coaching back in the day, we always wanted to win our first district game.
Yeah.
Because one of the goals is to win your district. And you can't do that unless you win your first district game.
Right.
So we made a real big emphasis on that first district game. I'm just glad that we're playing Western Heights.
Absolutely. So just to give you a kind of a hint of what we're looking at this evening, Carl Albert has put up 303 yards on a good Pioneer defense, and Carl Albert is actually averaging 357 yards a game. Carl Albert, that's the offensive side. Carl Albert also held the Pioneers scoreless and have yet to have a point scored against them, holding the Pioneers to only 93 total yards in last week's game.
Well, and you mentioned it to me last week, and I don't remember if it was on the air or not, but somebody had texted in and said, is this the first time that Carl Albert's defense has not allowed any points scored in the first 3 games? And I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I still don't know.
When I was the defensive coordinator, we never did it.
Right.
So I can tell you that. So it's quite an accomplishment. And to do that against that group last week,
that is truly an accomplishment.
It's truly an accomplishment, and a great compliment to the coaching staff, and not only them, but to the players who executed the game plan and so on. And you all just don't realize how good a staff this is.
Absolutely. To be fair to Stillwater, because we also, I'm trying to be fair to Stillwater, but they were put in a position where field goals didn't matter any longer.
No.
We went out and scored the first three times. Comes 21-0, and at that point, you've kind of got to decide we've got to go for touchdowns. We can't go. And so they could have taken the possibility of a couple of field goals, but did not. And they were close enough.
And they ended up losing yardage.
That's exactly right. And they ended up losing yardage.
The quarterback kept scrambling, and bless his heart.
Right. Western Heights comes in, again, as I said, with a 1-2 record. They have scored 24 total points this season and they've allowed 112 points against them. So that kind of gives you the matchup of what we're looking at this evening, and we're going to come back and talk a little bit about that with our keys to the game. And those keys to the game are brought to you by Midwest City Tag Agency at 119 South Air Depot Boulevard in Midwest City. For all your tag needs, call 405-737-4839. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments with our countdown to kickoff and our keys to the game here on the Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Welcome back to your Carl Albert Titan Network, where we are at the place of keys to the game. And so I'm going to kind of share just a couple of things. One is against this team, we should really work on the details. So just play error-free ball and take care of business. Details. And, you know, if you can't perform the details right with the competition that we're going to be playing this evening, it's going to get really tough later.
Yeah, it will.
So when we get to the playoffs. The next thing is, and this has always been just kind of a very, very important thing, never do we want to have injuries. But when you're out here playing a game like this, especially with your ones and twos, we want to have no injuries whatsoever. And I'm not saying that the threes and fours aren't important, but ones and twos, no injuries whatsoever. I shared and I actually talked to this young man earlier in the week, and Klein Corley, who was Coach Corley's son, a very good linebacker for the Carl Albert Titans, and we drove 5 hours up to Guyman, and just kind of on an odd play, he gets hit helmet to helmet, and he takes a concussion, and he's out for the rest of the season.
And then he didn't play the next year.
That's right, and he was unable to play the next year due to that concussion. So sometimes, it doesn't matter what game you're playing. It can be against a great opponent or a not so great opponent, and little things can happen that can really crash your season, and that just happens to be one of them. And Klein's a great young man, doing a wonderful job in business today, and just appreciate Klein for all he's done.
Yep.
And then we've got some people that are still banged up. And
We do.
A lot of people don't know that last week we went into that game a little bit banged up.
I didn't realize it. We had 3 starters out on defense.
Yeah. And so we want to continue to heal. I mean, this is an opportunity to get more healthy and get ready. And so heal up and get back to work on this next week. We're going to get a couple of guys back next week, and we'll see how they work out.
Yeah.
And so we're looking forward to that as well.
And I think that I heard that if this were Guthrie
Right.
or a McGinnis or
Sure.
somebody like that, Del City, that those guys would be playing.
Yeah, we could put those in, but
Yeah,
if you
there's no sense.
Right. If you've got the time to make that happen, and we do this week, so we definitely want to make that happen and just do the best we can do to take care of business. Jonathan, you're down there on the sidelines. What have you got from your side in regard to some keys to the game?
Well, I think kind of like you said, you want to, but I'm going to kind of like a cold shower. Get in and don't just go through the motions. Go out here and play hard and get ready for next week.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Coach Goff, you got anything that you've thought about this week?
Well, no, other than like what you said, no injuries.
Yeah.
I was telling Jonathan and you that during this time, whenever I was coaching, we wanted to work on ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to work at getting our team better. We wanted to work at our techniques and things like that. We worked technique unbelievably during weeks where we're going to play a team similar to Western Heights.
Right.
So technique work and all that was really important to us back then.
All right. Well, those are our keys to the game, and we hope that you will hang around with us. We're going to come back here with the starting lineups, and we'll give you more information as we get ready. We are about 13 to 14 minutes away from kickoff, and so we'll be back here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch.
Ranch. Buffalo Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and our starting lineups are brought to you by Dynamic Health Clinic. At Dynamic Health Clinic, Dr. Kaufman specializes in athletic injuries and is able to get athletes back in action very quickly using a system called, and I've got it right here in front of me, using a system called Advanced Muscle Integration. Play better and recover faster at Dynamic Health Clinic. And so this evening, we're going to share with you the starters on defense first. And so here we are.
Defensive starters, defensive end number 58, a junior, LeBron Royal. Defensive tackle, Kathan Perucci, number 59, a sophomore, we think.
Right.
Or, if not, then it's Maddox Wilkerson, number 45, a senior. At defensive tackle, Nick Hill, number 77, a junior. At defensive end, Joe Thomas, number 57, a sophomore. At Sam linebacker, Carl Vion Young, number 23, a senior. At Mike linebacker, Darian Thomas, number 32, a sophomore. At Will, Jackson Vineyard, number 13, a senior. At corner, Deontre Dukes, number 8, a senior. At strong safety, Trinae Washington, number 7, a senior. At weak safety, Daniel Newton, number 4, a senior, but we saw him not even suited, so it'll probably be Jake Farley, number 0, a junior. At the other corner, Tristan Haynes, number 6, a senior. The kicker is Ethan Spiewak, number 14, and he's a senior.
And the punter is Trey Washington, currently averaging 51 yards a punt. It's pretty amazing. So now on the offensive side of the ball, at left tackle, we have number 54, a junior, Thomas Welch. At left guard, number 52, sophomore, Kalen Smith. At center, number 56, senior, Cody Volker. At right guard, number 67, sophomore, Elijah Esparza. And at right tackle, number 64, junior, Wyatt LeClaire. Running back for this evening is L.T. Simmons, number 3, a senior. Wide receiver, Trinae Washington, number 7, a senior. At wide receiver, Todd James, number 5, a senior. He's back this week, did not play last week. Wide receiver, Tristan Haynes, number 6, a senior. Tight end, Maddox Wilkerson, number 45, a senior. And at quarterback, starting number 11, senior, Devin Woodring. And that is your starting lineups from Dynamic Health Clinic. And we're happy to have Dynamic Health Clinic as one of our special sponsors. The coin toss is brought to you by Tegan Malone. Tegan Malone is a proud product of Middale Schools. She's also a former Middale school teacher, a mom, and now runs a small business right here in Midwest City. She is running for the State House District 95 to be a champion for our public schools, increase access to health care, and put the people of Middale first. Vote Tegan Malone for House District 95 on Tuesday, November 5th. Paid for and authorized by friends of Tegan Malone for House District 95. Our coin toss was happening as we were doing the starting lineups. The Titans are getting ready to go into their tent to come running out. And
we won the toss and deferred, and they're going to kick off to us. We're going to be in the north end zone, and they're going to kick from south to north.
Okay, we deferred. And we're going to kick off, or they're going to kick off?
They're going to kick off.
Okay. Well,
I thought that's what I saw.
All right. So Carl Albert should have the ball first coming out of the coin toss. And just to kind of give you an idea,
maybe they messed that up. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say that sounded odd when you said that.
Yeah, it did to me too.
So number 8, Deontre Dukes is a captain this evening. Number 23, Carl Vion Young is a captain this evening. Number 89, Seth Hightower is also a captain this evening. And then number 5, Todd James is a captain this evening. And that is your coin toss brought to you by Tegan Malone. Your instant replay this evening is brought to you by Brown's Driving School. Brown's Driving School has been serving the Midwest City area since 1996. And they offer driver education, the road exam, defensive driving, and motorcycle training. Go see them at 29th and Douglas next to the Tinker Tag Agency. Brown's Driving School, where safety is our driving concern. Your scoring recap this evening is going to be brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty, and we'll be talking a lot about J.R. Rowlett. Also, In the Red Zone is brought to you by Sovereign Bank, is dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit our location in the Middale area for all your banking needs. 2600 South Douglas Boulevard, Midwest City, Oklahoma, 73130, a member of FDIC. And so we are getting ready for our kickoff. And kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition. Stop in for all your nutritional needs at 10,002 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City, Oklahoma. We'll be back with you after the national anthem here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
We're back with you here on our final countdown to kickoff moments. Countdown to kickoff brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings, 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City, Oklahoma. And it's right there just west of Sooner Road. Buffalo Wild Wings offers buy one, get one wing deals every Tuesday and Thursday. So, Coach Goff, are you ready to get this underway?
I am. Let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah. We've got about 2 minutes to kick off is the way it looks right now. Western Heights is loaded up. Here comes your Carl Albert Titans on the field. And it looks like we are experiencing some difficulty with our camera at this moment. And so you're just going to have to listen to us as we continue on as we work to get the camera back. And the Titans have taken the field. The Warrior, the battle flag has taken all the way from one end to the other, and the Titans are taking a knee in the end zone. Western Heights, there's our camera back. We're glad that Jaden Paulson is taking care of that, and our producer, TJ Townsend, has put things back together for us. And so the Western Heights Jets, they come on to the field. Coach Goff, you said actually suited out tonight. You counted how many?
24.
24 football players.
They had 7 on the sidelines that I saw, and there may have been more.
Okay. Well, I think from what I understood, there were only about it was either 34 or 37, so that pretty well accounts for all of them.
That'd be about right.
And so, all right, well, we're back on the air with you, and tonight's official is the head official is Ronnie Boyce, and so he'll be running this crew this evening. And we're just moments from getting underway. Western Heights is taking the field.
We are kicking off.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
It does. I was thinking, did I see that right?
Yeah.
Apparently I didn't.
Well, when you said that, I thought, no, that doesn't sound right. Yeah. But, you know.
I'd have been really mad if I was a coach and that would have happened. It's happened.
Yeah.
You know. But officials nowadays just don't let that happen.
Number 12 is going to be back deep. That's DJ Lister, 6'2", 150 from Western Heights. And up is Ethan Spiewak, and he was on our coaches show this week, Coach. He's a great young man.
He's a tall kid.
He is.
He's a lot taller than I thought he was.
Yes. So,
Got legs forever.
Legs forever.
And a big foot. We were talking, you and I were talking, I think at breakfast, and he has the possibility of getting a Division I
Absolutely.
scholarship.
That's exactly what I understand. And he's actually already got a scholarship from UCO coming. And so.
Well, that's just, I just love that for the kid.
Yeah. All right. So Spiewak takes a full run, which should be a touchback, and it's going to drop it down about 10 yards deep, let's say 9 yards deep into the end zone for the touchback for the Carl Albert Titans. And so Western Heights is going to have the ball first, and they'll be taking possession of that at the 20-yard line. And here we are for the first quarter. Your first quarter sponsor is Ben Osinga Insurance for your life and home insurance needs. Call Ben at 405-733-4400. He's right across the street from the middle school there on Post Road, and go by and see Ben. So at quarterback is Brandon Bogle. Number 3 at running back is Jakari Arbertha. And Bogle takes the snap. He's going to hand off there to Arbertha, and he's just going to get swarmed under at the 19-yard line. Tackle made there by number 59. That's Kathan Perucci, and you asked if he was going to play, and he's playing.
He did. He did play.
So the ball.
I was looking at the safeties, and Jake's not in there. It's Todd James.
Okay, Todd James, number 5, is in at safety. Right now, one of the things that you notice here against this team is that everybody is within 8 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And 7 yards now. Bogle is the quarterback.
Oh, my goodness.
And the ball goes over his head. He's going to drop back all the way back to the 1 yard line. So a 19-yard loss, and that's going to set up third down and forever. Third down and 29.
Snapped over his head. The young man that's the center was not the center last week. He was there 2 weeks ago. And the kid that was there last week, every snap was good. Unfortunately, I guess he's injured.
Okay. Well, that is, it looks like number 77 is the center, and he previously was playing right guard, and so his name is Reginald Wilson.
Big kid.
Yep. Bogle takes the snap, drops back. He's looking to pass. He's going to get outside of the pocket. He's going to get up there and just toss the ball, and no gain on the play is going to bring up fourth down from the 1 yard line.
For those of you who are saying, oh, he was past the line of scrimmage, well,
yeah,
it was close.
Yeah, it was close. Close enough. Close enough for a no call.
Yeah, no call.
So Western Heights is going to go into the punting formation here.
Yeah. Well, I hope he gets it off.
Yep.
Is one hope. And then the second hope is number 6 takes it back for a touchdown.
There we go. So we're going to see what kind of pressure. They back off the pressure. The ball is down. The kick is good, and he's going to get it out there. It's going to bounce at the 26-yard line and bounce back toward the 25-yard line, where it is going to be downed, and Carl Albert is going to have the ball in Western Heights territory at the 25-yard line. So this will be Carl Albert's first possession, and they are in positive territory with 10 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the first quarter.
LT's the starting tailback, right?
Yep. LT Simmons is the starting tailback. Devin Woodring in at quarterback. We've got 2 wideouts to the left, 2 wideouts to the right. First team offense is on the go. And there's a flag that comes in there, and I believe that was the right tackle that came across into the neutral zone. We're going to see what the call is here. And
they're going to call it.
They're actually calling illegal procedure there, and I did not necessarily see who moved, but it really doesn't matter. The ball's going to go back to the 30-yard line.
He may say something like the center moved the ball or something like that. And I think they understand what's going on.
Cody Volker is still at center, And the ball is snapped. This time Woodring drops back to pass. He throws one right across the middle. Touchdown, Carl Albert. That was Volker to Tristan Haynes for the 30-yard touchdown.
It was who?
Not Volker. The center. You didn't see the center throw the ball?
He didn't drop back.
Yeah. That was Devin Woodring. Yeah.
One play. You're cutting out there, brother.
Yeah, you're cutting out, and but we're trying to hear you. So talk when you can. Yeah, we couldn't hear that, but you may need to move over a little closer to the coaches. And that kick is down, and it is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 7-0 with 10:03 left here in the first quarter. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Ethan Spiewak is back to do the kicking duties again for the Carl Albert Titans. And that was about a 8-second drive, one play. And, again, the ball is going to go back into the end zone about 8 yards deep.
Almost the same place.
Almost the same place.
You know, and talking about Ethan, if you can do that and you can get the height that he has on it, you can get you a scholarship. I mean,
yeah.
For those of you kids that are wanting to play college ball, kicking's a great way to do it.
Absolutely. And you can do it for a long time.
Yeah. Does he play soccer?
Yes, he does.
Okay, I didn't know if he did or not. I assumed he did, but I didn't know for sure.
That scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. J.R. Rowlett, find your perfect home today. Call 405-445-8971. Bogle in at quarterback. And he's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off there to the middle, and they're just going to get driven back immediately from the 20-yard line. And the ball is going to be placed at the 16-yard line, where it's going to bring up second down and 14.
You know, there is nothing on the defensive side of the ball that tells you that they're going to try and just skunk them.
Right.
And, excuse me, drive them into the ground.
Right. This time Bogle's going to keep it. He's going to try to get at that right edge. He cannot get it, and he goes down. And that was Joe Thomas and Maddox Wilkerson that were meeting each other in the backfield that time. And but Bogle did the smart thing by just dropping down and getting out of the way. So the ball is moved back to the 9-yard line now. 5 more yards lost on the play. And that's going to bring up third down and 21. We're going to do a little, try to do a good job at keeping you up on some other scores around the state this evening. And that time, I believe that was a delay of game, which is going to move the ball back from here at the 9. It'll be half the distance. And so that's going to move the ball back to the 6-yard line. Anyway, we're going to try to keep you up on some games that are around the state. One of the important games around the state is Del City and Collinsville. And Del City has gone on top 7-0 against Collinsville in the first quarter.
Good for them.
Yes, absolutely. Bogle takes a snap. This time he's going to look to the right. He's going to get outside. Nick Hill is over there. And Bogle.
With.
Yep. Along with Maddox Wilkerson, Todd James,
32.
Jackson Vineyard.
Darian Thomas, who's the starting linebacker tonight. Caden is not playing. Is he suited? I couldn't tell.
I actually don't know. I didn't look.
He was at team dinner or team dinner. I guess that's what it is. Is he over there?
We're not able to hear Jonathan, and we just missed that play where
block punt.
They block the punt, and LeBron Royal takes it into the end zone for the touchdown for the Carl Albert Titans. And sadly, one of the players is down on the play. And so that is going to take the score, Carl Albert 13 and Western Heights 0. We'll be back with you in just a second on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger.
We're back here with your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. That was number 21 for the Western Heights. He walked off under his own power, and we're thankful to see that. We're set up now where Ethan Spiewak is getting ready to do the point after try. And Farley with the hold. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 14-0 here with 7:33 left in the first quarter. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans lead 14-0. That scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. And LeBron Royale blocks the punt, takes it in from 1 yard out. And
57 blocked the punt.
Oh, well, thank
Crazy
you
Joe.
very much. That was Joe Thomas with the block. Royale just picked it up and ran it in.
Yeah.
All right.
They're running buddies.
Yeah, they are from either side.
Yeah, both defensive ends. One's a sophomore and one's a junior, which bodes really well for
absolutely
the Titans in the next few years.
So this will be the third Western Heights possession of the first quarter. 7:33 here on the clock. Bogle still in at quarterback. And he's going to take the ball. He hands it off up the middle. And no gain there on the play. They're going to give him forward progress back to the 20-yard line again. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Jets. You know, one of the things that a lot of people would say, Coach, and you've been in these games before, but a lot of people would ask you, well, you know, why did you even start your first team?
Yeah.
And so, you know, what have you got to say in regard to that?
Well, the reason that you do is you want your kids to stay sharp.
Absolutely.
You want to make sure that what you've done through the week, technique-wise and alignment-wise and setup, is still the same. Oh, bless your heart.
Bogle goes back. He takes that ball and goes down immediately. He was tackled there by number 59. That's Kathan Perucci. And
Kathan's a sophomore, right, or is he a junior?
We have him listed as a sophomore. Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, 6 foot, 240, and he's all of it, and he's pretty quick.
Yeah, he got off the ball really good there. Unfortunately, one of their offensive linemen turned to the quarterback and said, look out.
Yeah. 5 yards lost on the play, takes the ball back to the 15-yard line, brings up 3rd down and 15 now for Western Heights. Ball is snapped. He tries to get it off, and he hands it off, but it goes immediately backwards. And so the ball is going to be moved back to the 10-yard line, and it's going to bring up 4th down from the 10. And so another punting situation here. Matthew Cardeal is the kicker.
Thomas Welch on the tackle, number 54.
We've got 2 guys back deep. That would be Delijah Matthews and Tristan Haynes.
I'm thinking Coach will make sure that they either don't field it or they'll have a fair catch.
And again, this is an offsides penalty against the offense. With the ball being at the 10, they're going to move that ball back. They actually move it back to the 5, it should be.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Anything inside the 10 would have been half the distance, but. So now we're at the 5-yard line after the penalty.
Good snap.
Snap is good. The ball is down, and he gets it off this time. And the ball is going to be taken there. Elijah Matthews at the 22-yard line, and he's just going to take it to the left corner and in for the touchdown. And so the punt return there is good for the score. No flags on the play, and that brings the score 20-0 for the Carl Albert Titans.
We kind of thought this might happen. We were trying to be really nice.
Absolutely.
And not mention this possibility, but it's not going to get any better, folks.
Yeah. Got a report there from Jonathan down on the sidelines, and I knew that he's actually had some issues with his foot. Caden has had some issues with his foot.
Oh, has he?
And so he's wearing a big boot tonight. And you just saw another big boot put the ball through the goalpost.
That's what a segue.
That was a great segue, wasn't it?
There you go.
Yeah, thank you, Jonathan. 21-0 for your Carl Albert Titans. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans lead 21-0, and Elijah Matthews takes it in from about the 27-yard line, takes it over to that left side, and runs it in for the score. That is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty, and Spiewak doing the kicking duties. He may not have a leg by the end of the evening. He's going to drop that 8-9 yards back in the end zone.
They'll throw another one out there.
Yep. And this will be the Western Heights' fourth possession, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line with 4 minutes and 52 seconds left. That scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett, client-focused, results-driven. Call J.R. Rowlett for all your real estate needs, 405-445-8971. So we continue on here, and
same defense.
Yep.
I mean,
this is number 5, Ellen McGilbra, that's in at quarterback. He takes the ball. He's going to come around this left side. He's going to get across the line, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Jackson Vineyard on the tackle. I thought he was going to outrun Jackson, but Jackson's got a little bit more speed than I thought.
Yep.
I just saw a real good deal. A couple of our kids helped that quarterback up, that's good.
That's exactly the way it ought to be. So Vineyard with the tackle, going to bring up 2nd and 10. Ellen McGilbra in at quarterback. He takes the ball. He's going to hand it off. They get across the line of scrimmage, pick up a yard on the play, maybe up to the 22 is where he goes down. So 2 yards gained on the play brings up 3rd down and 8. They opened up a little hole there. Was there for a minute.
Bo Davis, Mike Backer made the tackle. We're gonna have a lot of subs tonight.
Absolutely,
which is good. We actually just got word that there are a couple of freshmen that are suiting up, and they're going to be playing linebacker.
We're going to do our best to keep you up on as many of those as we can. McGilbra takes the snap. He's going to come around this left side. Carl Vion Young just takes on number 44, who is the blocking back there, and that's Hayward Martin, and just blows him up. And McGilbra goes down at the 9-yard line, or at the 14-yard line.
You know, we're talking about technique and stuff. That's Carl Vion's technique. If he sees sweep coming at him, he's going to go blow up the first thing that he sees and try and turn it back inside, and that's exactly what he did.
Yep.
And so going back to what we were saying about technique, that it's really good that he got a chance to do that.
Absolutely. 4th down and 16 now, and timeout is called. And so we're going to take a quick timeout with them. We'll be back here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans are leading 21-0. 3:01 left here in the first quarter. 4th down and 16. And back to do the punting again is Matthew Cardeal. And Waiting on him at the 35-yard lines again is Delijah Matthews and Tristan Haynes. Kick is up, and this time it's going to kick out of bounds over here. And good job there by Tristan Haynes. And that's just, again, that's well-coached ball when you realize the ball's going crazy and you just get out of the way. So after the punt, and the ball went from the 14, is going to be placed at the 26-yard line, and Carl Albert will have its second possession of the night on offense here. Devin Woodring in, 2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. L.T. Simmons in the backfield. This time Volker snaps it to Woodring. Woodring throws it across the middle, and he's got Maddox Wilkerson tied in. Touchdown, Carl Albert. One play, 26 yards for the touchdown. Woodring to Maddox Wilkerson.
Good throw, good catch.
Absolutely.
I told you a couple of weeks ago, or told the audience a couple of weeks ago, Maddox has some really good hands.
Yes.
And I was watching him during warm-ups, and he was catching everything.
So another great just throw and catch. And the Carl Albert Titans now go up 27-0.
And some folks may wonder, well, why are you throwing? Well, you're going to throw early. If you're going to work on your passing game, you work on it early because you're going to run the ball the rest of the time.
Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans lead 28-0 here in the first quarter. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. We'll be back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Ethan Spiewak doing the kicking duties. And so he kicked off for the game. So this will be the 6th kick. And the camera's off again, but Spiewak is going to take that ball and kick it back into the end zone again for the touchback. And that's where we are. The ball will be placed at the 20-yard line for the Western Heights Jets. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. And here we are back with the camera again. So we're having a little bit of trouble keeping that camera up and running. But we're going to do our best to make sure that you have all of the video view this evening. Under center now, that's number 5. He's going to get crushed over there on that right side. That's Joe Thomas coming in from that left defensive tackle position.
His motor runs. It doesn't matter who you're playing.
It does not.
It doesn't matter when you're playing. His motor's going to run. You'd want 500 of them.
Yeah.
To go to battle with.
Yeah. 5 yards lost on the play brings up 2nd down and 15 now. 1 minute and 46 seconds left. You can see that on the screen, so you know what time it is.
They better hurry.
Yeah. And they're not lined up, and there's going to be another penalty, or there will be a timeout by Western Heights to keep from that delay of game penalty. So we're going to take a timeout with you, and we'll be back here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And a little update from up in Collinsville. Del City is up 14-0 now in the second quarter. And
that's a battle of 2 and 3 in Class 5A.
That is. Collinsville's number 2, Del City's number 3. So this time we go with an empty backfield for the Western Heights Jets. He's going to take the ball. He's going to push out here to this left side. He's got a receiver. Catches the ball, takes it out to the 21-yard line.
Tackled by Jackson Vineyard.
6 yards picked up on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 for Western Heights. Good little play there by Western Heights.
Nice.
Good idea to get out of the pocket, give him some space. So 42 seconds and counting here in the first quarter.
The officials are doing what they can as far as speeding up the game. They're starting the clock a little bit later, and therefore the 25-second clock is starting later, and they're not stopping.
One wide out to the left, one wide out to the right. He drops back to pass. He's going to throw it across the middle. Oh, almost had a man there. Almost. It was intended for number 12, Demijah DJ Lister, and just a little bit underthrown, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 9 from the 21-yard line. And so the punter comes in. Again, back deep for the Titans is Tristan Haynes and Elijah Matthews.
Bad thing about passing the ball, as you all know,
right,
is that if it's an incomplete pass, the clock stops. We want that clock to run.
Left-footed kicker, and he's going to kick this one straight up. And it's going to get a good Western Heights bounce, and it's going to go out there to about the 39-yard line. And so that's where the Carl Albert Titans will take over with 11 seconds.
I was going to say down by number 71, and it was down by number 71, but I don't have a 71 on my roster.
Yeah.
So let's see if there's one on this one.
Yeah, I didn't. There were several numbers missing
There's
out
one.
there.
Israel Lopez, 6'2", 240-pound senior.
Woodring. LT Simmons in. The ball is at the 39-yard line. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Woodring takes the snap. This time he's going to drop back to pass. He's looking across the middle. He's got Tristan Haynes. No, that's Trey Washington.
Yep.
And he catches it at the 15, takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Carl Albert from 39 yards out. Score is now 34-0, waiting for the point after try.
Yeah, again, you work on your passing early, and so far he's 3 for 3 and 3 touchdowns, right?
That's right. First quarter is done, but we're going to get this point after try in. Jake Farley with the hold. Cody Volker doing the snapping, and the kick is down and up, and it is good, and the Carl Albert Titans go up 35-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. That was Woodring to Trinae Washington, 39-yard touchdown pass, taking 11 seconds. And the Carl Albert Titans lead 35-0. Once a Titan, always a Titan. Use this Titan, J.R. Rowlett, for all your real estate needs. Call 405-445-8971.
What a great kid. When he played, he always had a smile on his face, and he worked really hard.
So Ethan Spiewak is in for doing the kicking duties one more time.
See if he can get it into the end zone this way.
And the ball is going to be caught down there at the 7-yard line. He's going to bring it out, and he's going to take a couple of steps and get to the 15, and he's going to be down there.
He took it at the 7?
Yes.
There's a light that's glaring. I can't see.
Yep. We may have to turn that off. So the ball is going to be placed at the 15-yard line. 11:53 in the second quarter. And so we're going to go with the single back set, 2 men wide out to the left, 1 to the right, and quarterback just keeps the ball, goes up the gut, and gets maybe a yard on the play up to the 16-yard line.
Was he under center?
Yep.
Well, I'll be.
So 2nd down and 9 now for the Jets.
We've got a couple of substitutions in the secondary, and Christian Oku, number 2, is at left corner. Let's see here. Boy, it's so – the glare is really bad.
Yep. Seth Hightower is in.
Is that 89?
89,
yeah.
Yep. I'm just going to take that off the window because I think I'm going to be using it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So 2nd down and 9. The ball is snapped, handed off in the backfield, and this time Jackson Vineyard drags him down as he tries to come out to this right side, and they're going to put the ball all the way back to the 8-yard line.
Jackson was the defensive player of the game for the team last week, and I think he had the most tackles too.
I think he did.
I think he had 12. He's well on his way to doing it again. He's everywhere.
Yeah, the ball is placed back at the 8-yard line. That's an 8-yard loss on the play. And brings up 3rd down and a long 16, 3rd down and 17, let's say, from the 8-yard line.
Who's that big old tall safety right there? About the middle of the field. You see his number?
Yeah,
he's running the alley.
That ball goes backwards. That's number 36. That's Lane Sexton.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Huh.
The quarterback keeper that time, and the ball goes backwards back to the 3-yard line. Actually, the 2-yard line, so 6 more yards lost on the play, and that puts the punter in a bad position back there in the back of the end zone. So you want to have a good snap here. That punter is a left-footed kicker, so he's going to go to that left side. That's what he's done all evening.
Yep.
And the snap is up, and the kick is touched, it looks like, but gets out of there and takes a Western Heights bounce out to about the 32-yard line. And so the Carl Albert Titans will take over possession in positive territory again at the 32-yard line. 8:54 here in the second quarter. Your second quarter sponsor is Tooney Buys Houses. We buy and renovate homes. We also lease and owner finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. 405-353-9682. Tooney Buys Houses. Woodring still in at quarterback.
Yep.
Trips to the right. Maddox Wilkerson out here on this left side at the tight end position. L.T. Simmons in at running back. And they're going to move the ball over to the left hash. Nope, they're going to move the ball closer to the center of the field. Again, trips to the right. Wilkerson tight end on the left. Woodring takes the ball. This time he's going to pitch it out there to L.T. Simmons. He's across the 30, down to the 25. He hits one man, gets all the way down to the 20, inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. First down, Carl Albert at the 18. Trips to the left this time. Tight end on the right. Woodring takes the snap. This time he's going to pitch over here to this left side to L.T. Simmons. He's got nothing but green all the way in for the score. Touchdown, Carl Albert. There is a flag on the play. And the flag is there at about the 17-yard line. And we're going to see what – there is a push in the back there on the Carl Albert Titans, and that's going to take them back.
We used to call it clipping.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's back when the guy used to, rub his hand on his leg.
I was going to say, I had one bar run across my face mask.
Yeah. Well, at least you had a face mask.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Trips to the left, tight end to the right. Going to bring up first down and about 20. This time he's going to pitch it out here to Simmons again. This time he's going to go all the way up. He's going to cut it into the 5. Touchdown, Carl Albert. Same result, just a little further out.
Yeah.
And so L.T. Simmons takes one in on the ground now. And that was from the 28-yard line, so 28-yard score for L.T. Simmons.
You might have noticed that L.T. kind of slowed down when he went in the first time.
Yep.
He didn't slow down that time.
No, he did not.
I think somebody might have said something.
Maybe Coach Couch said, just go ahead and run.
Just run, boy.
So here we are. Ethan Spiewak in to do the kicking duties. Volker's the long snapper. Farley's the holder. Farley calls for the ball. There will be a flag, and that's going to put the ball up through, but still good for the Carl Albert Titans. It is a defensive offsides, and so they're going to keep that up, and it's now 42-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo. Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and we've been working to get the glare off the glass here in the press box. So we've got that done. We can see a little better now, and might be able to call this game just a little bit more. The Titans lead 42-0. That was that last scorer was L.T. Simmons on a 28-yard end around on the left side. And that's brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Thinking of buying or selling your home, give J.R. Rowlett a call, 405-445-8971. J.R. Rowlett, your scoring recap. Spiewak drops it in at the 1 yard line. The ball pops back. It's down there at the 4 and is covered there by Western Heights.
Yeah, it reminds me of my game, my golf game.
Yeah, when it bounces back.
Yeah.
Got that backspin on it.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. Well, Western Heights with 5:06 and counting. We're going to keep an eye on that. Has the ball at their own 5-yard line. And the clock is running. One wide out to the left, one wide out to the right. Going to be a handoff right up the middle, drop for a loss. The ball's going to go back from the 5-yard line back to the 4-yard line. It's going to bring up second down and 11.
Number 74, Zach Nelson in on the tackle. Junior, 6'4", 265 pounds.
We've got some more sophomores in there. Jaden Shelley is in there. He is on that right tackle position. Jaden Shelley, 6'1", 270. That's a big boy right there, I'm telling you. Christian Oku is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Brackage is in.
Oh, good.
And
another delay.
There's a delay of game. That's going to move the ball back to the 2-yard line unless they just decline it. I don't even.
Does he even have a chance?
That's what I was getting ready to say. I'm not even sure you're allowed to decline it. But, yeah, they're going to move the ball back to the 2-yard line. That brings up second down and 14 from the 2. Empty backfield, 2 men wide to the left, 3 to the right. So he's going to take the snap. He takes the snap, drops back to pass, and he goes down on a knee, and that will be a safety.
2 points.
Yep. That's a safety for the Carl Albert defense, and that is actually their second safety of the year.
Yep, they had one last week.
Had one last week, yeah.
On a block punt, of all things.
Yep. So the Carl Albert Titan defense continues to hold, and now the score is 44-0 for the Carl Albert Titans. Western Heights will have to choose, and I believe they're going to probably go with a kickoff. The punter has not proven much in regard to distance of punt, so we'll try the kickoff.
Yep.
This will be their first kickoff of the game, and we'll just stick with you right here for a moment. It's 44-0, and just to let you know, this is the first game I've ever been involved in that we have a running clock after the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, that's good, though.
So that is good.
That's good. Keep it running.
We talked about this off the air. Maybe we said it on the air. I'm not sure. But in some of the smaller classifications, they actually have a mercy rule where they just call the game after so far. But in 5A and 6A, we don't do that. We have a running clock, and we'll continue the game until the end. And there will probably be a little bit of a shorter halftime even. And so they're lined up here. Western Heights will be kicking from the 25-yard line. They do have it on a tee. And, again, the kicker is Matthew Cardeal. Back deep is Tristan Haynes. Todd James and Christian Oku are back deep as well. So we've got a little confusion. The head referee is making his way over.
Kicking it off. That's a 25, and it should be the 20.
It should be the 20.
And that may be what
Coach
Farley was.
Yeah, it should be the 20-yard line, not the 25-yard line.
That's
Yep. And we've just been officially informed that there is a running clock. So now we're going to have the kickoff, and that ball is going to go out of bounds.
Good spot.
Yeah. Very good spot.
Very good spot.
Yeah.
Carl Albert will be starting on the other side of the 50.
That's right. So Carl Albert will have a possession here. 1 minute and 54 seconds left. And Carl Albert is continuing. The clock is continuing to run, and Carl Albert will have possession at its own 48-yard line.
Quarterback is?
Quarterback this time, we've got a change, and that's Anderson Collier coming in at quarterback.
Yes, sir.
Different running back as well. 2 men wide to the right, 1 to the left. Collier takes the ball. He hands it off. That's Elijah Matthews right up the middle, and he wiggles forward. He's not taken down yet. He's driving and driving, and he's going to get all the way down to the 31-yard line.
Elijah's a good, tough running back. Just very proud of him and his accomplishments.
So a new group of guys that are in here now. Nick Baldwin is in at the tight end position. Anderson Collier, as we said, is in at quarterback. We've got a new group across the front. Zach Nelson is in at offensive line. Also, number 55, Jace Blahoviak.
Oh, good.
Number 73, Jaden Shelley is in on this left tackle position.
Right tackle is 74. That's
Zach Nelson.
Zach Nelson.
Collier takes the ball. He hands off to Elijah Matthews again. He's going to get across the 20 to 25, down to the 10, 5. Touchdown. There is a flag all the way back here at the 32-yard line. And so there is no touchdown because he's calling for that ball back. And it's a holding call against the Carl Albert Titans. The time has run out on the half, so we'll see how they operate this. If it were a defensive penalty, it would have required another play, but it is an offensive penalty, and there's no time left on the clock. And so that should be the end of the half, I believe.
Yep. Pick it up.
And that's what they're doing. They're going to pick it up, and that's the end of the half where the Carl Albert Titans lead 44-0 here at Western Heights. We're going to be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack, and for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo. Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Dell teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Welcome back to your Carl Albert Titan Halftime Show. Halftime Show is brought to you by two different sponsors, Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite. And also CK12 Designs. They have a new showroom located on Automobile Alley in Oklahoma City across from Hideaway Pizza. I'd kind of like to go to Hideaway Pizza right this minute.
I'd like to go to Automobile Alley.
Yeah.
That's a neat place down there.
From custom designing tables and mantles and reclaiming beams as well as custom cabinetry, come visit and tell us what you think about the new showroom on Google and take a custom charcuterie board home while supplies last. Like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for the latest contest giveaways. CK12 Designs in Oklahoma City. The new location at 820 North Broadway, again, right across the street from Hideaway Pizza, and 8209 Northeast 23rd Street. Both locations have a lot to look at if you're looking at redecorating your home in this beautiful reclaimed wood atmosphere that they use today. So very good half for the Carl Albert Titans.
Yes, it is.
And it has proved to score in several different ways. So just to begin, let's give a little rundown. Carl Albert was kicked off to the Western Heights Jets, and they went 3 and out. Carl Albert on the first play from scrimmage was a 30-yard touchdown strike from Woodring to Haynes, and then Western Heights gets the ball back, and this time they went 3 and got the blocked punt, and that was by Joe Thomas, and then carried into the end zone by LeBron Royal. The next time the Western Heights got it. They were at their 20-yard line, and this time it was a punt that was returned, and that time it was by Delijah Matthews, who took it into the end zone. Then Western Heights gets the ball, and they have it at their own 20. They go 3 and out. This time the punt does get off, and Carl Albert has it at the Western Heights 26-yard line. One play, Woodring to Maddox Wilkerson, the tight end, who takes it in on the touchdown pass from Woodring, and the score is then 28-0. Western Heights gets the ball and goes 3 and out again, and this time another one play from the 39-yard line. Woodring to Trernay Washington, 39-yard touchdown pass in 11 seconds, and the Carl Albert Titans then lead 35-0. Western Heights gets the ball back, 3 and out one more time. Carl Albert gets the ball at the 32-yard line, and this time it was a 2-play drive, and L.T. Simmons goes right from the 32 down to the 18, and then L.T. Simmons takes it in from they get a penalty, and on the next play, and moves them back to the 28-yard line. L.T. Simmons takes it in from 28 yards out, and the score was then 42-0. Then, and we talked about this, and I've, it is so good to be able to have a kicker, like we have in Ethan Spiewak. But Ethan Spiewak puts Coach Goff's 9-iron on here, and kicks the ball down to the 1-yard line, bounces back to the 2-yard line, and it is fallen on there at the 5, and that's where Western Heights takes it over. On their first play, they get pushed back to the 4. Then they have a penalty, and it gets moved back to the 2. And then the next play from scrimmage is a safety, and that's how we end up with the score 44-0 for Western or for Carl Albert Titans over the Western Heights Jets. Carl Albert got the ball back after the safety, and the clock is now running constantly, and so they got the ball back with 1:52. Ran one play from the 48 down to the 31-yard line, and then the clock runs out of time, and that's where we are at halftime.
That's good. I'm just so glad. Let me go through a couple of the scores.
Absolutely.
Around the state in 5A. Noble is ahead of Lawton, 7-6. Bishop Kelly, 35. Tulsa Edison Prep, 0. Bit of a surprise for Coach K. Midwest City, 27. Southeast, 0. Booker T, 14. Durant, 0. McAllister is all over Coweta, 27-0. I lost it.
Nope.
There it is. Bishop McGinnis, 49. Classen, SAS, 0 at halftime. McAllister, I already said that one. Kelly and Prep, it rearranged on me. Del City, number 3 in the state, 28. Number 2, Collinsville, at Collinsville, 0.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is a good score.
El Reno, 14. Altus, 6. Pryor, 30. Tulsa Will Rogers, 0. Newcastle and Duncan are 0-0. It says that they're starting. And last night it was Nathan Hale from Tulsa, 48. Tulsa Memorial, 0. And Guthrie beat John Marshall 44-8.
44-8. We're going to go up here to 6A1, and a couple of really interesting games in the 6A1 division this evening. Last night, we'll step back. Edmond Memorial, who is now 2-1, was rated number 9, and they played number 10, Norman North, and that was at North, and Edmond Memorial comes out with the victory 21-6. Number 2 in the state is Bigsby, and Bigsby actually is 1-1 on the year. and they are playing at home tonight, and Jinx has come to visit, number 4 in the state. Jinx is also 1-1, and it is 7-7 at halftime.
Yeah.
That was a pretty dang good game going on there.
Yeah.
And then number 7 against number 6. This is Moore. They went out to Mustang, and it's 9-7 at halftime. Right over here, just a little ways south of where we're sitting right this minute in Mustang. Yukon and Westmore at half. Yukon is up at home against Westmore 14-0. Number 5, Deer Creek, undefeated, is playing Enid, and they are up 21-0 at home. Owasso, the number 1 team in the state, is playing Broken Arrow, and they are currently up 8-0 over Broken Arrow. I really would expect to see that score a little bit larger. Norman, number 8 in the state, is playing against Edmond North at home, and they are up 13-0 at half. And Union and Edmond Santa Fe are in the first quarter, and it's 19-7.
Come on. I'm trying to get 6A2
Yep.
to pull up because I'm concerned about the Choctaw game.
Yeah.
Choctaw and Piedmont are tied at half.
Ooh.
Or in the second quarter, 21-21.
21-21.
Yeah.
Stillwater, just to let you know what kind of team they really are, Stillwater is beating Eisenhower 21-0 right now in the second. So Putnam City last night put it on Northwest Classen 68-7. Muskogee is up 24-6 over Ponca City at home. Sapulpa in the second quarter, it sounds like a game we're having here at home against Capitol Hill, and it's 49-0 in the second. Sand Springs at home is currently being taken down by Bartlesville 13-7. That would be an upset. Sand Springs is listed as number 4, and Putnam City North is up on Putnam City West 28-0.
Well, I watched a little film on Bartlesville earlier. I can't remember who they were playing, but they didn't look bad to me.
Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of good football being played around the state, and this is obviously the beginning of district for most everyone.
It is, yeah.
And so it's a lot of fun to even look down into the brackets. Washington, who is a perennial powerhouse, is up 20-0 on Dixon. And another game that is on the Oklahoma Sports Network this evening is Perry, who has come down to Jones. And, last week we had Tessa Durrell with us. Her dad is a coach at Jones. And Jones is leading at halftime 8-0. So that's a good close matchup there.
That is.
For Perry and Jones. A lot of people just don't realize, and I know I sound I sound a little crazy almost for saying this, but football is football.
Yeah.
And, it doesn't matter
11
if you're –
guys against 11 guys.
That's exactly right. I actually try to keep up with the 2As and the 3As and the 4As. It's just fun because and football in Oklahoma, you always talk about football other places where you talk about Texas and Georgia and Florida and California, and you get all these 5-star guys out of there. Hey, football in Oklahoma, they roll up the streets in some of those towns.
They really do.
And it is nothing but football that night. I lived in Medill for 5 years. I don't think anybody was anywhere else. They were all at the football game on Friday night and traveled well. Allen, Oklahoma, I lived there for 5 years. Same thing. I mean, it was – and that was literally a ball. But, hey, we went to the football game. That's what you did.
That's what you did.
So it's always fun to keep up with some of those scores. And
wow, Weatherford's beating Clinton 14-10 at halftime. I've got a real good friend whose son plays for Weatherford as a sophomore, safety and wide receiver.
Yep. Tuttle and Ardmore are playing tonight, 2 unbeatens. Tuttle is up 35-7 at Ardmore at half.
35, wow.
35-7.
That's great.
Yeah, Weatherford and Clinton, that's a tight game.
It is.
And that's a true rivalry game.
Yeah,
I mean,
those like 10 miles
apart.
apart.
Those towns are 10 miles apart out there on I-40. And, that's a true rivalry game. Same thing when you look at Wagner and Fort Gibson. Fort Gibson is undefeated. They were kind of expecting, I know a coach out there, they were kind of expecting to have a pretty good year this year. Wagner is number 1 in 4A, and they're just tromping Fort Gibson right now, 34-0. Yeah. Tecumseh's up on Medill, 21-0 at Medill. So it's football time in Oklahoma, and here we are, 44-0 with 4 minutes left here in halftime.
And we assume that there'll be a running clock in the second half also.
Well, it was already running, so I don't think they're going to change that.
I don't think they'll change that.
So this game will be shortened in many ways, and we should finish out here. We're going to try to keep you up to date on what's going on, especially with Del City and Midwest City. They are our sister schools in the Mid-Del District, and so we'll keep you up to date on that. If you have questions for Coach Goff or if you have questions for myself, you can contact us at on X if you would like to, at CA_on the air, and that's X at CA_on the air. And we'll try to answer any questions you might have this evening in regard to what you're seeing here at Carl Albert, or even other questions that you might have about other games around the state. We'll throw in an opinion even if we don't have one. We're going to be back with you here in just a minute on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch. Ranch. Buffalo Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, God hail, call Cantrell.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Welcome back to Western Heights Stadium here on the corner of 44th and Council here in southwest Oklahoma City. We're glad to have you back with us, and we're assuming that there will be a running clock here in the second half. There was a running clock beginning in the second quarter, and it continued on. You'll have to give a little grace to Coach Goff and I. Our eyes are not exactly what they used to be, and so we're going to be doing our best to keep you updated with who's on the field. You may see some different kickers. You may see, I'm pretty sure we're probably going to see Anderson Collier most of the rest of the evening. And but there may even be another quarterback that comes in as well.
Is there another quarterback?
I don't think we have one with us this evening, but we do have a ninth grade quarterback, but he's not with us this evening. So you're probably going to see Anderson Collier at quarterback most of the evening, and that's a good thing. Anderson's got a great arm, smart kid. Good, runs well.
Is his dad sitting down there?
No, he's not. He's not in here. He went to another room because I think he didn't want to hear what we had to say about him. So we say that because Anderson's dad is the Middell athletic director, and Andy Collier. And Andy was a standout quarterback in his own right at Midwest City.
He beat us.
Yeah, won a state championship for the Bombers, and then went out and played a little college ball as well. So, a good family. If you remember last year, we had Easton Collier. That was another Andy's sons, and Easton actually went. I think he actually walked on up at UCO, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And so he's playing a little ball right now. So the Carl Albert Titans are getting ready. This time they're going to receive the second half kickoff. And they're leading here 44-0 at half. And we're going to try to give you a rundown of the people. Boston Holland, 10th grader, 5'10", 165, is on the field right now. Darian Thomas, 10th grader, 5'10", 175, is on the field. And Carl Vion Young is out there. Jackson Vineyard is out there. If they're one of our normal players, I probably won't give you much more information than that. But if they're not, I'll try to give you as much information as I can to let you know what the history of Carl Albert football is going to look like. We're going to get to play a lot of sophomores tonight, and that's a good thing. The kickoff there is going to go down to the 26-yard line. It's taken there by Christian Oku. He's got some running room, and he's one of the fastest guys on the field, and he's going to take it all the way back for the score. And Jackson Vineyard is doing everything he can do to keep up with him. Christian Oku takes it. That is 66 yards for the kickoff return.
I don't know if you saw it or not, but, again, working on technique, number 45 is
Maddox
Wilkerson, and on that kickoff, he blocked his guy all the way out here to the track, which was good. That's the technique you want.
Christian Oku with the kickoff return to start the second half. And in to do the kicking duties now, I believe, is number 33. No, 30. Is that 38?
Could be, yeah. 38 is a kicker.
I actually think it's 39. Keon Floranda.
Okay.
And, I'm pretty sure it is. That's Keon, yep. And the ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 51-0. We're going to be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and the Carl Albert Titans will be kicking off. That was a kickoff return there by Christian Oku. Takes it 66 yards back to pay dirt, and just a wide open field down this left side of the field. Good blocks there by Maddox Wilkerson, and a host of Carl Albert Titans running down this left side. So as we get ready, we're going to try to share with you as many of the numbers as we can. The ball bounces there at the 13-yard line, and he's going to keep it and gets across the 15 and goes down about the 18-yard line, so where Western Heights will have its first possession of the second half. Josiah Nicholson was out there this time. He's a sophomore as well, 6 foot 155.
Nick Baldwin is out, a sophomore, number 28, 5'10", 175.
So across the defensive line now, that is number 61, Adric Walker, who's out here at the left tackle. And I don't see who is in there at nose guard. Actually, Walker moves over now. This time the ball is taken, and he's going to move out here to this left side. He's got a little running room.
Oh.
He gets the pass off, and he catches it out at the 26-yard line.
Good throw and catch.
So from the 19-yard line out to the 26-yard line is 7 yards picked up on the play. Brings up second down and 3. You know, Coach, we know the outcome of the game.
Sure.
But this is live reps that you don't really get in practice for these younger guys. I mean, it really is.
Elijah Matthews is out here at corner, which I think you just said.
Mm-hmm. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to pass. He's got a man out here in the wide open. He catches the ball. He's going to fall down there at the 31-yard line, and that's enough for a first down for the Western Heights Jets.
On the tackle, 22, Bo Davis, and 28, Nick Baldwin.
Now, you remember Bo Davis had 2 defensive scores when you were in New York watching the Yankees.
I did hear that. Yes,
I won't,
did.
and I won't let you live that down.
I almost wore my Yankees hat tonight, but I didn't.
Yeah, well. 1st and 10. The ball's at the 31-yard line.
60 Carson Ring, son of a former player of mine.
He drops back to pass. He's looking to run now. He's going to get across the line of scrimmage and go out of bounds there at about the 33-yard line. There is a flag in the backfield back at the 26-yard line, and it is going to be holding on Western Heights. And so that ball is going to go from the 31, should go back to the 21-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 20 at the 21. Jake Farley is back at the safety position.
Oh, good. So Jake, Delijah,
Darian Thomas.
Who's the corner on the other side? Is that one?
That
Is that
is
Brian?
yes. That's Byron Stubbs.
Byron Stubbs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nick Baldwin. You said that earlier.
Yeah.
Trips to the left, 2 men to the right. Man in motion goes back into the running back position. This time he's going to take it out to the left side. He's looking to throw, and he's going to throw across the middle. Intercepted, and down to the 20, down to the 15-yard line. And interception there, and that was by Nick Baldwin. Great job there by Baldwin.
He's one of the outside linebackers in that set. He was just doing his normal drop, and he got in front of that receiver and picked it off. Exciting moment for him.
Absolutely. Gets into the game. Nick Baldwin is
I want to make sure I get this right.
A sophomore.
The kid in the really white shoes, number 31.
Yep.
Is Austin Johnson.
That is Austin Johnson.
His mother will be happy.
Seth Hightower's in the backfield. This time Collier's going to pitch it out there to Hightower. Hightower cuts up right there at the edge. He's going to go from the 15-yard line and get down to the 13-yard line. So 2 yards picked up on the play brings up 2nd down and 8. Yeah, I think Austin needs to scuff up those shoes.
They must be brand new.
Yeah.
He polished them really good.
Those are nice looking. Well, if you want to be seen, wear a brand new pair of shoes because we can see that.
Yeah.
Anderson Collier in at quarterback. Anderson takes the snap. He hands it off to Hightower. No, he keeps it himself, and he cuts back up the field, gets across the 10, and falls forward just inside the 10-yard line. Well, he faked me out. I thought Hightower had the ball.
Was Jake in there then?
Must have been, yeah, because he's out here on this side. So the ball is going to be placed at the 10-yard line. Collier picks up 3. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
A little nostalgia.
Yeah.
Jake and Austin were both over here on this side.
Yeah, both ball boys.
As wide receivers, and they were ball boys
Yeah.
when they were like 6 and 7 years old.
Trips to the right, 1 man to the left. Collier in at quarterback. Hightower's a running back. Collier's going to pitch it out there to Hightower. Hightower's going to get across the 10. 5, touchdown, Carl Albert. Seth Hightower takes it in from 10 yards out on the pitch from Collier.
Well, you know, you've got to give credit where credit's due. Their team has not yet quit.
No, they have
They're
not.
playing,
Yeah.
and you know, it doesn't look like they're having a whole lot of fun, but I just saw a kid compete right there.
Absolutely.
He was running right stride for stride with the Hightower kid and was very upset that he didn't get him tackled.
Floronda is doing the kicking duties, and the score is now Carl Albert. Let's see, 44 and 7 is 51. So it's Carl Albert is 59 to nothing, and 58 58-0. And we'll be back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Is Mitchell.
We're back here with you on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Mitchell Ziebert is in.
That's exactly what I was just getting ready to say.
Yeah, 5'7", 170. And Floranda's doing the kicking duties. That time a kind of a squib.
Whoa.
It's going to go out of bounds, and there will be a flag. And Western Heights will have the ball at the 35-yard line. I'm pretty sure that
what?
I just got a text message. You know when people – all you have to do is mess up.
Yeah.
And people will text you immediately.
One time.
Yeah. So my good friend Kirk texted and said, just add 7. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm trusting the scoreboard here, and it's off. And so I got off because I'm just like everybody else. I question myself when I think, well, what did I do wrong?
You're good for Kirk married to Kelly?
Yeah, that's right.
That friend.
Yeah, that friend. Yeah.
It's the end of the quarter.
Well, he used to be a friend. I'm not sure he is anymore. Yeah. So we're at the end of the quarter. That was a very quick third quarter, and the fourth quarter is probably going to look just like it. We'll be back with you here in just a minute on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Robin Will.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. I got a shout out to my brother who is in Florida who just went through Hurricane Helene, and they're doing well, and we hope that they continue to do well with all the devastation that is there, and our prayers go out to those people in Florida and Georgia and all up through there. So the Carl Albert Titans leading 58-0, and that time great tackle there in the backfield, another good loss, and that's number 51 on the tackle. That's Sam Gentry, sophomore, 5'11", 200 pounds, drags him down from the backside, 5-yard loss on the play, and the ball will be put back at the 30-yard line where it brings up second down and 15.
Out here at corner, number 47, that is Latrell Traylor, number 10. Number 10. He's a sophomore. That's what that 10 meant.
Yeah.
He's number 47.
Drops back. He's looking to pass. He's got a little man open out here in the open, and you're right. They're going to continue to fight.
Yep.
And that time he picks up 4 on the play, goes from the 30 up to the 34-yard line, and that's going to bring up third down and 11.
Number 10, Jackson Weber on the tackle, part of the tackle. Y'all will know the name Webster. His aunts and uncles and cousins and all that stuff were really good athletes coming through Carl Albert years ago.
In there at that linebacker position is number 48, Caden Scott. He is a freshman, 5'11", 185.
And 24, I wrote it down, but I can't see it.
I'll tell you in just a second. That time the quarterback takes it out across and picks up all the way to the 34-yard line.
I wrote it in highlighter, and I can't see it.
That was number 24, Jake Miller, 5'11", 190.
He's a good-looking kid. He's Mike Dunn compared him to Caden Davis.
So it's 4th down and 6 to go. The ball is at the 39-yard line.
Is it 4th? Yeah, they're going for it.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Except
so these are, I've got my roster in my hand because these are people that we don't normally see, but we're excited to get to see them play. Quarterback takes it, drops back to pass. He's looking. He gets out here to this outside, and he runs out of bounds, and that is going to be a turnover on downs because the ball only gets up to the 42-yard line, and so that'll be a turnover on downs for, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. For the Western Heights Jets. And so Western Heights will go on defense, and the offense will come back on the field for the Carl Albert Titans. As we said, Anderson Collier is in at quarterback. And Anderson is a sophomore and a very gifted quarterback. We also have Caden Scott is in at running back now. Caden Scott is one of those freshmen, 5'11" and 185. He is there beside Anderson. 2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Anderson takes the ball, hands it off there to Scott. Scott goes up the middle, and he's driving those legs, and he's continuing down to about the 26-yard line. And so from the 42 in positive territory down to the 26, that's a Carl Albert Titan first down.
Blocking up front, number 51, Sam Gentry. Number 60 is Carson Ring. Number 74 is Zach Nelson. And I can't see any more numbers.
2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Caden Scott in there at the running back position. Anderson Collier at quarterback. And this time Collier's going to keep it himself. And there was a man coming in from that right side.
Number 77 for them, and that's Reginald Wilson.
So the ball goes from the 26-yard line back to the 30-yard line. 4-yard loss brings up 2nd down and 14.
That may be the first time we've lost yardage tonight.
Yep. Yeah, and you don't want to get us in long yardage because Anderson can sling the ball.
Number 20, Boston Holland is out here as a wide receiver.
Number 36, Lane Sexton's wide receiver on the left. 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. Scott's still in. This time Collier hands it off to Scott. He cuts it back up the middle, and he gets all the way down to about the 23-yard line, maybe the 22. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. So 8 yards picked up on the play. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Carl Albert Titans. With the running clock, we're under 7 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Your 4th quarter sponsor is Valier Physical Therapy. And if you're looking for top-notch physical therapy services, look no further than Valier Physical Therapy. Collier in, 2 men wide to the right, 1 to the left. 3rd down and 6 on the play. Collier's going to take the ball. He hands it off to Scott. Scott gets across the 20 to the 15, down to the 10. He's driving all the way down to the 3-yard line. No flags on the play, and that's going to bring up a 1st and goal at the 3.
His legs just look like pistons.
Yep, they just kept a churning. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. I think you're going to see a lot of this Scott kid. Caden Scott, freshman, 5'11", 185. One wide left, 1 wide right, double tight end set, hand it off to Scott right there in the middle. Nope.
He kept it.
That was Anderson Collier. Dadgum.
Good fake.
He hides that ball. Anderson Collier takes it in from 3 yards out, and that's a touchdown for your Carl Albert Titans. The score is now 64-0, pending the point after conversion. And Jonathan, just so you know, you're correct. Your mic is not working at this distance. So they have blown the whistle there.
Offsides.
Offsides against Western Heights. So that is going to move the ball closer.
Jake Farley's still the holder.
Yep. Kian Floranda doing the kicking duties. The ball is down. The kick is up. And it is no good. And so
he hooked it.
With 4:38 as we leave here, we're going to be back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo. Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans lead 64-0 over the Western Heights Jets. That was Anderson Collier and a whole host of other younger players that were in. And the guy that did most of the work there for your J.R. Rowlett scoring recap was Caden Scott. And I think we're going to hear a lot about him.
Number 48.
Yeah. And
Coach Moser said he was a really good player for them on the freshman team.
Yep. 5'11", 185 as a freshman.
That's good size.
That is good size. And he can put on some more weight at 5'11".
Yeah. He hooked it again.
Yep. Floranda knocks it out of bounds there.
That might be a different kid, though.
No. That was 38.
That's 38.
38's Chris Patterson. 5'11", 165, 10th grader.
You know, I wouldn't put it past Coach Farley to tell him to kick it out of bounds. Let him have the ball on 35.
Yeah. So the ball is going to be on the 35-yard line, 2 minutes and 30 seconds and counting. And this is what you do with a running clock is that we run it through the commercials. We run it through everything. And honestly, this is a good mercy rule.
Yeah.
So Austin Johnson is in there.
Playing safety.
We want to call him like Austin White Shoes Johnson.
Let's do.
Yeah.
Let's call him White Shoes.
White Shoes. Ball is taken. It's going to be thrown out here in the flat. He picks it up there at the 31.
Good tackle.
And going to lose a yard back, and he's going to go to the 34. So from the 35 to the 34, 1 yard loss brings up second down and 11.
Tackled by Latrell Traylor, another sophomore. A bunch of sophomores in. Ring is in at defensive end.
Yeah, Carson Ring.
One of the things that helps is the freshman middle linebacker. His calls in the freshman game are the same as our calls.
Yes.
In the varsity or JV games.
Right.
The continuity between the freshman level and up is something that we tried to work on for years and years at Carl Albert. It helps throughout the years, staying consistent, and I'm real proud that Coach Moser and Coach Gomez and those guys that are at the freshman level are they're so good.
Well, Robert Epperly, who is out in Omaha, isn't that right?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah. He texted in. That's a beautiful pass all the way down, to the 44-yard line in Titan territory. There will be a flag, and this will be the last play of the game because the clock will run out. But one of our players did throw their player down out of bounds, and that will be a personal foul. And they're actually saying to stop the clock this time. So it is a personal foul, and there will be an untimed down here because it's on the defense. And so they're going to move that ball from the 43-yard line 15 yards further. And they're going to take that ball down, and there will be one more play here, and it will be from the 23-yard line.
And I'll bet you some of those seniors over there on the sideline are saying, don't you dare let them
Yeah,
score.
don't you dare. That's exactly right. So this time, 2 men wide to the left. Quarterback looks like he's going to move out here. He's going to toss it up, and that ball is going to drop dead. And that will be the end of the game where the Carl Albert Titans win the game 64-0 over the Western Heights Jets. We're going to be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with our postgame show here from Western Heights Stadium. Our postgame is brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. The Newby's Agency is your local Oklahoma Farmers Insurance Agency in Midwest City. Our agency is family-owned and operated and has been serving the public for over 40 years now. Our office is located at 29th and Air Depot near Tinker Air Force Base. Come by and see us at 560 West Boeing Drive, Suite A, or give us a call at 405-733-7671. And just a reminder about our quarter sponsors, because our quarters were extremely fast. The third quarter was brought to you by Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you at Choctaw, 405-281-6700, and Del City, 405-670-3665. And Valier Physical Therapy, our fourth quarter sponsor, your partner in wellness. In addition to traditional rehabilitation, our dedicated team offers a range of specialized services, including preventative screening, pre-op programs to enhance post-op healing, and tailored personal training to get you fit for life. We have Jonathan Copeland up here in the booth with us, and Coach Goff, and so we're going to do our abbreviated post-game coverage here. And so our players of the game brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings at 5500 Tinker Diagonal. Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day. Jonathan, what did you think about this evening's game?
thought we did what we needed to do. We came in, we got out, no injuries, got a lot of reps for these young guys, and I did see some of the starters kind of, I wouldn't say they were frustrated, but they tried to keep them there as long as they could. You want to reward them for hard work and everything they did this week, but you got to keep them healthy. But super proud of the guys that came in, no funny business, just did their job. Get ready for El Reno next week.
And that was a dilemma as a coach. When do you take the kids out?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just that was always – I always wanted to get my kids out as soon as I could, we did that one time and it almost backfired on us, which
that can happen too.
I'd rather that happen, but it wasn't
Right.
going to happen tonight.
Well, and we talked about it in the first half was that you've got to get your players in there. I mean, you have to get your first team in,
right.
And they have to play. And there are people that are going to say, I can't believe you left your players in that long. Well, we were scoring on one play.
Yeah,
it was one-play drives, or it was a interception, or a punt return. I mean,
right.
There's nothing you can do about that, and so the score is going to be what the score is going to be. Our players of the game, and normally, we are always wanting to push it to the players on the field, and that is a great thing to do. But tonight, we're going to give our players of the game to the entire coaching staff for the Carl Albert Titans. They have worked diligently all week, and to keep these young men focused
yes, sir.
into what is going on, knowing what the competition was going to look like, that's a difficult thing to create. And they have done a great job at preparing for this team and continuing to, as you said, look ahead and see what El Reno might bring and other teams on down the line.
Well,
and
let's talk real quick about El Reno. They lost their really good running back that was a freshman last year.
Yes.
No, not the running back, but he was a safety. And he was a backup running back.
Right.
To Del City. He's playing at Del City now. So they won't. I mean, it'll be a better challenge for Carl Albert, and it's homecoming, and
that's right.
We saw what happened last week at a homecoming.
That's right. So that brings us to then homecoming is this week. If you'd like to come see a wonderful, real old homecoming parade, that will start at 1 o'clock at the East Side Church of Christ on Douglas Boulevard,
yes, sir.
And then it will make its way all the way down 15th Street and then turn right on Post Road. And so there's some great places. There's going to go south. You can stop at Brahms. You can be at all those places along there, Soldier Creek, all that area around there. It's a great time to come see the high school students, and there will be floats and
the band
and princesses and all those things that you get with homecoming parade. That will be this coming Friday, October the 4th, and then we'll have El Reno that evening. And again, that will be a home game, and we'll be broadcasting there at 6:30 p.m. Next Friday from Gary Rose Stadium. So, anything else to share, gentlemen?
Not here. I know El Reno kind of runs a kind of a funky offense, kind of an old school. So, definitely have to prepare this week for that. And I know at times last year in the playoffs, right, first round we played them.
First round.
Yeah, we I wouldn't say we struggled, but it was different. So I would say these kids got to really be zoned in this week and stopping the run. And I think that our interior guys will be up to the challenge.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
If they can stop that kid last week, I mean, if they play the same way, if they prepare the same way,
right,
it should be pretty good.
Just to kind of give you a little bit of an update about schools that we're paying attention to, Del City in the third quarter is up 34-3 over Collinsville, and so that game is pretty well in hand.
I got 41.
Yeah, I don't think what?
I've got 41.
Oh, you've got
mine.
41 on yours.
Yeah.
So, and as well as I do, Robert Jones isn't going to give up that kind of a lead.
No.
The other game, Midwest City is up 41-0 over Southeast. And, yeah, mine just updated, and it's 41-3. You're absolutely correct. Other teams that we're looking down the line at, Guthrie, as we said, beat John Marshall last night 44-8. And El Reno is currently up 21-16 over Altus, and that is at El Reno. And so that is our competition for next week, and we're gonna we're glad we got out of here, just like
Altus
you said.
Scored 18 on them.
Yeah,
That's good.
we're glad, just like you said, Jonathan, that there were no injuries this evening. We had an opportunity to heal up a little bit more, and we looked like we're going to have a full staff coming next week.
Yeah.
So
and we're getting kids back that have been injured.
Exactly.
I think
Marcus James will be back.
Should be back next week.
Yep.
And you said he practiced this week, you thought?
Yeah, no contact, but he was in pads, and apparently he is itching to get out and hit something.
No, I'm
I bet
sure
he is ready to hit somebody.
I'm sure he is.
He's been out since the first week.
Yeah, he hadn't played.
Yeah,
all year. So we're thankful that you watched our show this evening. We hope that we have provided some sort of comedic relief in the midst of all of this as we've gone along. And thank you that you are continuing to support the Carl Albert Titans on their pursuit of number 19. And this was our first district game, one down, a few more to go.
Yeah.
And we get into the playoffs, and then we have 4 games to win.
Well, that was always our goal, make the playoffs and win 4 in a row.
Win 4 in a row. That's all you have to do. And it seems pretty simple when you say it
yeah,
that way.
It does.
All right. Well, we'll be back with you next week, and kickoff is at 7 o'clock, and we'll go on the air about 6:30, and we hope you'll continue to watch the Carl Albert Titans on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Good night, and God bless.
This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.